Welcome to my channel. Here I have a question that I want to solve, and it has to do with the construction of ellipse, but I'm looking at the way the question is framed, and that's why I want to solve this question. And the question says that using Fossey method, construct an ellipse that has 112 millimeters major axis and 56 millimeters minor axis. Using the protractor, draw an angle of 65 degrees on the first quadrant of the ellipse. The 65-degree line cut the circumference of the ellipse at point P. Draw a tangent to the ellipse at point P. That is the question. Now, what we have to do first in solving this problem is to draw horizontal and vertical line, and then from this point where the two lines intersect, we divide the major axis by 2. That is 112 by 2, and that will give us 56. So we take a measurement of 56 millimeters. Okay, so 56 millimeters. So this is 56 millimeters here. Okay, here we have 56 millimeters from this point, and then so 112. So here we have what this is 112 here. Okay, so we have this now. So let's call this point, let's call it point A, and let's call this point, let's call it point B. Okay, so then we divide 56 millimeters by 2, which is the minor axis, and 56 by 2 gives us 28. So we take a measurement of 28 millimeters. So we take 28 millimeters up. So this is from here. So here is 28 millimeters up, and then we take 28 millimeters down. So from here, this is 28 millimeters here. All right. So at this point, we have this point to be point C, and then this point is point G. Okay. So the next thing that we are going to do is that we need to locate the focal point. So we take half of the major axis, which is from the center here, or we divide 112 by 2, so which will give us 56. Okay, so we put the pinpoint at point C here, or D, then you make an arc on this line, and then you make an arc on this line. So let's call this point, let's call it point O here. Okay, so what we are going to do next is that we have this point as the focal point 1, and this is focal point 2. So we are going to divide the distance into a number of equal parts. Okay, so that is OF1 and OF2. We divide them to a number of equal parts. So I'm going to divide into 4 equal parts. So I'm going to be taking here we have 1 centimeter or 10 millimeters each. So this is 2. So here is 3, and then here is 4. So I will also take 4 points on this line from this point. So this is 1, 2, so 3, and then 4. So we join this point together with the F1 or F2, and we also join this point together with F1. Okay, then we are going to draw parallel lines to this line to locate some point on this line. So I will pause the video and quickly do that. Alright, so I've drawn the lines, and then I've numbered. So here we have what we have: 1, 2, 3, and then we have 1 prime, 2 prime, and 3 prime. Okay, so from point A here, so we extend the compass to 1 prime on this side. So we take this distance from A to 1 prime, then raise it up, put the midpoint at F1 here. So draw an arc up and down, and then so put it at F2, the same radius at F2. So draw arcs up and down here. Then from A again, So I'm using left hand, so that's why I'm taking from A to this side. So you can use B if you are using right side and the right hand and make use of this part. There's no problem. So I lift it up from A to 2 prime. So put it at F1. So you make an arc up and down here, and then we put it at F2. Okay, so make an arc up and down, and then so again from A to 3 prime, from A to 3 prime. So we have this point. Okay. Alright, so then we raise it up, put it at F1 here, and draw arc up and down. Then take it to F2. So draw arcs up and down. Alright, so we are done with that. So the next is from A to 1 on this side. So from A to 1 on this side, raise it up, put it at F1 here, make an arc on this arc, make an arc on the first arc, and then so take it to F2. So make an arc on the first arc and down here on the first arc. So from A now to 2. Okay, so from A to 2. So from A to 2, so raise it up, so put it at F1, sorry. So make an arc up here and also here on the second arc. So you put it at F2 here. So you make an arc up here on the second arc, also on the second arc down. So next is from A to 3. So from A to 3, so that is this point. So put at F1. So make an arc up here on the third arc and make it down here on the third arc. So put it at F2 here. So make arc up here on the third arc and down here on the third arc. Alright, so we have this point now. So these are the points leading point B. So this point, and then point C is there. So this point, okay. Then point A here. So then this point here, this point. We have this point. We also have this point, and then we have this point. So we are going to connect this point together to form an ellipse. So, and it goes this way. So starting from here, we are going to set the French curve like this. Okay, so then we draw like this. So it goes this way. Okay, so then so turning it here, so we set the French curve. Okay, and then we are going to draw from here to here. Alright, so then so taking it down here, so we set the French curve like this. Okay. Alright, so then so we turn to this side, and then so we adjust it, and it goes this way. Alright, so we have the ellipse here. So it's just that this part, so I need to make it smooth, and then coming here, I also need to make this smooth. Alright, so we have the ellipse. So the next thing that we are going to do, based on what the question says, that we are to, this is the first quadrant, so we are to take angle 65 degree. So you set your protractor like this, as we have to use protractor. Okay, so this is 60, so here we have 65 here. So this is angle 65. So what we have to do from this point that we have on the paper for that angle 65, so we have to draw a line that will touch the circumference of the ellipse, and that is this point here. Okay, so this is where we have point P. Okay, so what we are going to do next is that we are going to connect point P and F1 together. Connect P and F1 together, and connect P with F2. Connect P with F2 like this. Then we are now going to bisect the angle between PF1 and PF2. So putting the compass here, so we are going to draw an arc like this. Then we are going to bisect this arc. So put the pinpoint of the compass here. So draw an arc here. Okay, so we are bisecting the angle. So now the arc, we are bisecting the angle. So set like this. Then we are going to draw a line from this point passing through point P. So it goes this way. Okay, so we have it like this. So the next thing that we are going to do is to take the protractor. So we set it at this point like this. So set, let that 90 be on this line that we drew out of P, and make sure you can see a little distance on the ellipse at the point. Then draw a line like this. Okay, so this is the tangent, and then so this line here, so if we draw this line, it will be at a right angle to the tangent. So this line is normal while this is the tangent. So let's make this to be okay. So this is PQ and this is RS. So we have tangent RS and we have normal PQ. So that is how to solve these problems. As simple as I've done it here. All you have to do is to practice, and when you practice, become a master at this. Thank you. Keep on practicing, and God bless you.